How's it going, guys, and welcome to another Grand Arena here on our alt account. As you may know, I was starting to upload a few videos on this account, but I then dropped off, and now I want to go back into making videos on this account. I want to take it seriously. I want to try and push into Kyber with this alt account that I have, and we'll see if we're gonna be able to make it happen. Today's opponent, no way I'm even gonna try and pronounce this. I'm not even gonna guess. From the guild MIT, 173 K legacy score, which is decent. So he has roughly 10 million GP, and this is in Chromium 3, guys. We have roughly 6.6 million GP with only 4 GL. So this guy has 4, 5, 6, 7 GLs, and he looks pretty stacked on the rest of the stuff. It doesn't look like he has Bane, but he does have 6, 7 GLs, so he is definitely at a GL advantage. And it looks like he has a lot of relics, but maybe not on the best of characters. So we'll see. Maybe we can get the win on this one. Let's take a look at his ships, though. We have Executor and Leviathan. So I think if I get to shipped, I'm screwed because I don't have any good counters for those on my account, at least on this account. And it doesn't look like he is too heavily invested on data crons. We can see he's already started to attack, so let's just go over my top walls. We have Revan Scavenger Ray for 4 battles, so he's not getting through that. We have Great Mother for 2 holds. Our filler team Newt didn't get a single hold, and then on our bottom wall we have Lord Vader with the clones with the Wampa DC. He hold 1 battle, and it doesn't look like he's coming back to attack it. Grievous or Qui-Gon Jinn, the filler teams got one-shotted, and then here in the back wall we just have filler teams. We have a Jedi Vanguard team, Ewoks, Resistance team, and then I don't think you can see it because my face is in the way, but we have Tarkin with Royal Guard and this guy's Clone Trooper. And for ships, I literally have nothing on this account, so I'm currently working on the Executor right now on this account, so hopefully I'll have it up and running here in a few short moments. And if we take a look at this top wall, it's a pretty tough wall. We have Nightsisters, we have Jabba, we have Traya with triple Omicrons, and then on the bottom wall we have ourselves Leia, we have Rey, and we have Emperor Palpatine. So it's gonna be a decently tough wall for our small roster, so yeah, we'll tackle it the best way that we can. So if you guys do enjoy these videos, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because that's the best way to support me, guys. And I'm always streaming on my main account, so hopefully you can tune in and watch the main account sometimes, which is bouncing back and forth between Kyber 1 and Kyber 2. So with that said, let's just get this Grand Arena on the way. For the first battle, we're gonna go up against the Revan BB-8. So I'll bring in Supreme Caravan with Hux. I'm actually gonna bring in Watt, because I like to give the tank tech to SLKRs just to have some extra survivability. Because Rey's Southern Whirlwind always comes in so fast because Kylo has so much high damage right from the get-go. The Cron that we're using is just a lot of defense, extra critical damage. We have the stacking offense on the 3. So let's just go straight into this. I don't think the bandit is gonna be as good as I probably would like to be, but hopefully we can still get the win. So what I want to do is I kind of just want to, let me just go, if I stun one of those, so it's going to be too much damage and she'll have a sudden whirlwind, so let's go ahead and poke her for now. Let her do that. Now I can go into this, but she's still going to have a sudden whirlwind, no matter what, because the damage is just way too high on Supreme Current. So we're gonna lose someone right there, and that is, that always happens. So let's see. I don't think he's coming back from that. Okay, nice. He did not have another Southern Whirlwind. Let's just make sure we try and get rid of him. And let's see. Hopefully we can finish her off here in a second. Yeah, it's not gonna be a. I was hoping we could get at least a few banners back from Hux maybe surviving, but it's a little bit unfortunate. This always happens before you get Dark Sufficient Race. So 61 banners for Supreme Necron is still, it's not good, definitely not good, but we got it through with a one-shot, and that's all that matters right now, because our opponent is obviously stuck, so we just needs to go through his front wall. For the Starkiller team, I could have used Sith Eternal, but I want to save Sith Eternal for something else that might be hiding in the back. So We'll bring in the OG CLS with Chewbacca and Han Solo as well. Game plan is we're gonna go straight for Emperor Palpatine, try to wear him down, and after that it could be game set match after that. Sometimes Starkiller can still push through. The Datacron we're using is a 50% max health and max protection with loads of different other stats that maybe aren't necessary. The damage is what's really important, so I want to get rid of Palpatine here as fast as possible if we can. So let's go ahead and keep pulling away turn meter. That's normal. So what I want to do is I just want to get some big hits out here. Let's go ahead and do this, see if we can get a few counterattacks, and it looks like Palpatine is gonna bite the dust. Nice. I think from here we want to go for Starkiller. So we need to get the days off Chewbacca to be able to do a little bit more damage. Actually, I think I'm gonna switch the focus. I want to get rid of Mara Jade. Let's try and get some more big damage. Keep pushing. He's getting a little bit scary high to his ult. Let's go ahead and get some AoEs cooking. And this is why I'm saying sometimes Starkiller might be able to make a comeback because of that counter attacks. So let's go ahead and do. Yeah, he's gonna get into his. He's gonna get into his ult, so this might actually be a 2-shot. Let's see. Oh, that was so close. Really close, but yeah, it happens. I'm at least glad we used CLS over here and we were able to get rid of both of the sides. Probably should have gone for maybe Starkiller a little bit earlier, but yeah, it is what it is. We'll be able to clean that up pretty easily. For the cleanup, we're just gonna send in Kylo Ren en masse. First with the TIE Pilot and Sith Trooper. Hopefully it doesn't take too long and we can move on to the next team. So nice healing immunity, nice dodges. Let's stun him, and there we go. So 35 banners for the cleanup. Decent. Let's just move on over to the Leia. For Leia Drogon with Captain Rex, we're gonna use none other than Darth Bane. I only have him at Relic 5 and with 1 Omicron, so I hope that is going to be enough. Otherwise we have to do some funky stuff with Sith Eternal, which I think we can also pull off. The Datacron is just nothing too fancy. I just wanted the extra offense that we had on this Cron. I'm not having too many Crons on this account, so we have to use the ones that we've got. So Relic 7s on them and make me feel a little bit better. So let's just start off by doing that. Let's just save for a special. Let's see. So they're getting a few turns out there. Now I kind of want to do. Let's see. Not quite enough. Let's just target him right there. Don't like the way this is going right now. Let's see if we can make a. If we can bounce back right here, maybe almost. Let's see. Okay, we have the healing immunity. Let's just hopefully we get a basic in and kill him off. And they got away from me. We need to be a little bit faster than that Bane. Yeah, I think this is lost. He got away from me at that very moment. So I guess we'll have to send in do some funky stuff with Sith Eternal. So we're just gonna forfeit it and we'll move on to Sith Eternal. We'll now send in Sith Eternal. The funky stuff that we'll be doing is we're gonna trying to get the 3 stacks of Beskar armor applied to Sith Eternal, and by that point we should be able to win. My Geo Brood Alpha is gonna be gear 11, so hopefully once what's her name, Leia does the AoE, she ends up killing off the Brute, and that way we'll have the 3 stacks already with the armor. Hopefully the armor survives as well. That is of importance. So we'll see. We'll see if it works or not. Then we can always switch our focus to the top wall. So let's take a look at the turn meter. So we just need to survive this onslaught that is about to happen. So link up Drogon, and we're gonna link up Captain Rex, and we'll leave, what's her name, Leia for now. Okay, so we survived. Let's see. Hopefully none of them attacks our good friend Armor. And Leia can eat it, guys. Leia is an absolute... Leia. She must be hard, you know... hardwired to go for... what's her name? The armor. If I had relics though, probably would have survived that one as well. So let's see. Let us just get into ultimate, and we can yeet out the sides, and then after that it will be a pretty easy clean up with a solo Leia. But first we need to go into ult, which we will be doing right here. Nice. And here we can delete the sides to oblivion. They're not coming back, and from here on out we can see, just put an auto, maybe Sith Eternal can carry it, however I doubt it. His damage is gonna be way too low, and he's not going to be healing. If we had the 3 stacks of Beskar armor, I would have felt comfortable that Sith Eternal will be able to carry this one out, but now she gets into ult, recovers full health and protection. We can't literally recover any health and protection, unfortunately. We recover a small amount, as you can see, every time he does his basic. So, unfortunately for us, it's not going to be enough, but at least now Leia is down to by herself, so we'll have to send in something that can get her out. For the lone Leia, we'll send in General Skywalker, Arc Trooper, and Rex. I just want the initial damage that these guys have rather than 5s, because she will go for... I think she's programmed to go for 5s first anyway when gas takes a nap, so it doesn't really matter. I'd rather have the damage. So we have 50% max health and max protection on the Kron, some extra defense, some extra offense. Let's just see how long it will take for gas to essentially beat his daughter. So we'll do the form up. Gas is gonna get a lot of counterattacks, dispel the retribution. And it went faster than I anticipated, so 25 banners, not the best. Let's take a look at what else in the back wall. So still pretty heavy front wall, considering what we have at our disposal. So on the back wall it looks like it's fairly easy stuff, so we should be able to clean that one. But now we need to make our way to the top wall and see if we can get anything done over here. Here's Jabba. We'll try the Nightsister cheese. Marin is only one of the relics. I've gotten this to work a few times. You do need the Zetas on Talison's lead for this to actually work if you want to get the cheese done. It would also be beneficial to have Zetas and Omicron on Massage. Unfortunately, I do not have it. So, if they go for my Marin, I'm screwed. Hopefully they go for someone else and we still have a fighting chance. Best case scenario, they kill off both of these guys. Let's see if we can get a stun. Nice, okay. Let's see, now we should be able to run a small train. So if I feel they are gonna be able to get a few turns here at Jabba, we're gonna go into the first special to try and revive someone. Right now we're running a great train. So now I'm gonna go into this, because I'm a little bit scared that the thermal detonator is gonna kill us off. So when Bausch essentially dies, you can throw it back on full auto. So now they're going for her. Perfect. Kill her off. Nice. So we have had the good RNG. Now we just need to wait for her to die. And when she dies, we have the perfect setup right here. We're just going to do basic ability auto. So now we have a good setup. Jabba might take an occasional turn. So best case scenario is right here is that Taliesin dies. Perfect. So now we have the basic as well. Hopefully we have enough time to get through Jabba. But this is actually a really good cheesy stuff that you can do even with you know, low gear Nightsisters, as long as you have Omicron on Marin. and she's able to survive for a little bit longer. Now the Jabba team that we're facing is not the best. I'm not gonna be lying, the relic levels are not that high, and a Datacron can shut it down, but still it's pretty cool that a Relic 1 team with 1 Gear 9 and 1 Gear 12 character is able to, by the looks of it, pull it off. So it's gonna take a while to wear him down, but it looks like the girls are moving, which is a very good sign. So we might be able to get a full clear today, maybe. It depends. I don't know if we're gonna have anything for his Traya Savage Talon, but actually we might, because there's no Nihilus now that I think about it, so we do not need to worry about an insta-kill screwing us over. So yeah, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. It looks like Jabba is about to eat the dust. I think he's gonna get a little bit bonus protection right here once we hit his 50% health mark sometime, anytime now. Hopefully he doesn't take a turn at least. We have 170 plagues on him. I mean, if you have the Nightsisters as relics, this is gonna be even easier. But I mean, you can get it done with just Relic 1 and Gear 9 and Gear 12. It's a little bit RNG. If Merrin dies, this whole thing falls apart. So I could stop it now and try to revive them and get a few banners back, but it's not gonna matter in the long run. If it would have come down to efficiency, I would probably have done it, but right now it looks like we're gonna be able to get the win because our opponent is not gonna get through my wall. So 52 banners, I'll take it. We could have definitely gotten this up to a 54 if I just wanted to stall it out a little bit. But nice, it's a nice cheese. So let's move on to his final teams on the top wall and see if we can get through them to the ships. I have a few teams left, but I want to see if Bad Batch maybe can handle this, because pretty low relics and no Nihilus, so we do not need to worry about an insta-kill. So let's go ahead and start doing this. Let's see if we can get a few stuns right here. That will be perfect. Almost. So let's just go ahead and start doing this. The problem is she's gonna get an isolate, which is, yeah, that's definitely not good. I was hoping we could have stunned the Traya. So maybe we can heal him up a little bit. Nope, we can't. So yeah, Bad Batch definitely not gonna be able to handle this. So my hope was that we could stun everyone and then initially get around to start targeting Traya a little bit more. But let's see if we can take Talon with us. No, this is gonna be a lost case. I don't think I should have tried this. That's a waste of our time. So we'll back out and we'll try something else. I thought Bad Batch might be working just because it was low relic, so we're gonna send in our Sith Empire squad instead. Hopefully we can get the death mark on Traya, and then after that we'll be able to take care of her. Let's go ahead and get some fear. Can I get a stun? Perfect. Just keep doing AoEs. Talon is gonna be a little bit annoying, so let's just try and wear her down a little bit. That was a big hit, but should be able to kill her off right here in a second. We have the death mark in play. Let's see. And this is gonna kill her off. I think that's a savior. But there she goes. And now it's just gonna be about, can we kill off Savage? Which I hope we can. Let's go ahead and get an ability block. Okay. A little bit too much damage too fast. I was hoping we could at least recover the last 2 banners, but 33 is still good. We're through the Traya battle. Let's just take care of the Nightsisters, see what he has for ships, and then we'll take care of his back wall. For his Nightsisters with Merrin, we'll send in Traya because I'm not going to use her anything else, and she's still gear 12 on my account, so I need to fix that. So I don't want to deal with any funky, revives and stuff like that, so we're just going to go ahead and insta-kill Merrin right away. So we don't have to worry about her coming back. You know what, let's just target her a little bit. And we're gonna wait for him to get his turn. Send her to hell. She's not coming back. And now we just gotta wait. Oh, not wait. We could either target her 3 times, get her down 3 times. She's gonna revive, but let's see if we can get to that insta kill a little bit faster. I think we might have. We're probably gonna be able to kill her off a little bit faster. Should have done this other ability. That way we would have killed her off. Second time, third time, she's not coming back. Let's just make quick work of that. So 57 knights. We're through both his top walls, which is very good considering what we have at our disposal. Let's take a quick look at what he has for ships. We have ourselves a Malevolance and Negotiator, so this should be manageable. We should be able to get through it, but we're not done yet, guys. Let's just make sure we get the full clear and show this guy who is the boss. The Geos will send in a solo Darth Vader. I think this should work perfectly fine. So we're going to Merciless right here, and as long as we kill off Poggle here in the opening play, we're good. Because then we definitely won't be suffering an ability block. Let's just, yeah, we killed off the spy as well, which is good. We have the stack and offense on the level 3, so we should be stacking our offense a little bit right here. Let's make sure we do a force crush, get some more dots on them. Let's just do a basic for now. Let's see if we can get a few more dots when we go into our, I almost said alt, but I mean Merciless Massacre, sorry. You know what, let's just get rid of him. And there we go. So 58 banners up against the Geos with Darth Vader. Nice, good stuff. Let's take care of the rest of the teams. For his Ewok team, we're gonna send in Palpatine, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and Mara Jade. Hopefully we can run a train on them. I have not checked the speed, so maybe they'll run a train on us. Doesn't quite look like it, so it looks like we're fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and fracture her because she is going to be the most annoying one. Yeah. I always forget that my Mara Jade is gear 10 on this account, so that's not good at all. Let's see if we can take Nisa with us. I think they're gonna run a train on us. Yeah, I always, when I do these battles, I forget that my characters are very low geared. Let's just make sure we fracture this guy instead of this time. Okay, Wicked, you came to play today, bro. Ewoks are smashing Palpatine. Would you look at that, guys? Oh, god damn it. Well, that's a big misplay from me. We're gonna forfeit that one and send something else in. No more screwing around, we'll send it in our Padme. We should be able to get some nice courage up here and there. Hopefully we can get a lot more damage from that as well. Let's see who I want to take out first. Let's just make sure we try and get rid of Wicked. I think that guy can be pretty annoying. Let's see, we have an AoE. We have an AoE here as well from Padme in a second, which will not be using because he went on the stealth. Let's do a basic for now. Let's keep on doing basics. And just kill him off. Not quite. And you know what? Full send it on Chief. I thought I was gonna kill him off. Perhaps it wouldn't. Okay. You're cute. Now let me just finish you guys off. I don't think this team is good at all. They're just, you know, annoying because it takes a while to kill them off. Perfect. And now Nisa, you'll bite the dust here in a second as well. You can keep throwing your rocks all you want, baby girl. You're gonna die anyways. Killer. Thank you. So 35 banners. Probably should have done this from the start. As I said, always forget that Mara Jade is low geared on this account. So 35 will take it and we'll move on. So again, Cart, Mission, and Zaalbar will send in the Mauldolorians with our low gear Gar Saxon and Imperial Super Commando. I hope it's gonna work for us anyway. Maybe won't. Let's see. I want to get to the 5 stacks. Okay. Okay, this is okay. They're in damage immunity. Let's see if we can get enough damage to kill off the big bear. It looks like we might. Perfect. And now our only problem is going to be mission. Are we gonna be able to kill her off right here? And this should give us 5 stacks. Perfect. So let's see if we can heal up a little bit. Okay, 54 still good. Low gear Mauldolorians doing work. Nice to see. Very happy about that. Let's take care of the last team and then we'll move on to ships, guys. For his final first order team, we'll have Jedi Revan, Grand Master and Shock T. So it's a decent team, not the most optimal lineup you want, but I wanted to have the Datacron. So the game plan is we'll go for first order TIE Fighter pilot, mark him down, kill him off, and then we'll go for the OG Kylo, and then we'll leave the final Kylo to last, and hopefully we do not time out. So let's go ahead and get some foresight up. Let's just mark first order TIE Fighter pilot down, and this will essentially kill him off. So let's just go ahead and do this. Maybe pull back some turn meter. Nice. Get a buff dispel, at least so I thought. So right here, yeah, now we need to kill off OG Kylo. He will do some decent damage and he's gonna be pretty annoying. So let's just go heal up Master Yoda a little bit. Make sure we get some foresight so they miss their attacks. Pull back some turn meter on him. Nice. Maybe we could hide Master Yoda a little bit. Maybe not. So we need to mark him down here. Not gonna get his stun, unfortunately. Let's just make sure we do this, and it's not gonna be good, you know, when we do any AoEs. So let's just make sure we do this. Can't get a buff dispel, which is annoying. Gonna have to rely on just keep doing basics. Call him to assist. Good thing he missed. Get some more foresight. Call him to assist. And that's gonna kill him off. I don't know how, however, if we're gonna be able to get through Kylo Ren. We'll see. We have the buff immunity, so we should be able to get through him right here because he can't heal or anything or gain any buffs. But we need to be quick before it goes away. There we go. 57, nice, sweet. Let's just make sure we go over to ships now and try and play a good ship game because, you know, this opponent, he set a semi-good defense for any normal players. I don't think a lot of players would have gone through that top wall. I don't think anyone would have been able to get through these ones as well. Probably if you know how to play the game and if you play the game for a long time. No Datacrons made a few of these counters a lot easier. And, you know, since he's already stuck with, you know, my Lord Vader and on my Rey, we would have had a win just by clearing one area or one territory. Sorry, guys. So yeah, we played a decent Grand Arena so far. Let's just make it a good Grand Arena and try to get through his ships. I'm gonna try to be a little bit cheeky. I want to get the 2-shot on this fleet because I can't 1-shot both of them, so I want to 2-shot the Negotiator instead of the Malevolance. So we'll bring in our Geos or our Separatists and we'll see if maybe, just maybe, I have enough luck to get one of 2 of these guys out before they smash my whole team. So we're gonna get another one back. So one beats its bitter end. Let's see. Okay, he gained a taunt, which is not good for us. Yeah. It was a bad this was a bad idea. We just forfeit. We're gonna forfeit it. What I'll do is I'm just gonna send in my Negotiator here up against his Malevolance, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through his Negotiator no matter what I do. And this is because, you know, I'm lacking too many ships on this account. Let's make sure we get some ability blocks, maybe. Of course, yeah, I always forget that you can't land ability blocks. Okay, we got one Geo ship down. Let's dispel some of their buffs. Okay, we're gonna have Plo come in here in a second and cleanse all of this stuff off us. Just like that. Perfect. TIE Reaper. That's a little bit unconventional. And let's just make sure we give that to Jedi Anakin. So I'm gonna heal him up. Don't want to hit him because he's gonna go under stealth. So I'm just gonna wait one more turn. This is probably gonna kill him off though. And this is gonna kill both of them off. So this should be pretty high banners, probably 74. 75 even, which is good. This is very high efficiency Negotiator versus Malevolence, so we'll take it and we'll see. Maybe I'll try a few stuff out more on the ship, and if we get through it, I'll showcase that on the recording. So eventually we were able to get it done. Took us 4 battles, and yeah, we got the full clear. So it's safe to say that we probably got the win, because, you know, our opponent's still stuck on both of my front walls, and I don't think he'll get through them. So this is a good win for this account. Hopefully next round we can get the win as well. So if you have enjoyed, guys, as I said in the beginning, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more Grand Arenas on this account, or catch a live stream on my main account and come hang around there, because we're a pretty nice community right over there. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Please, I was about to say that again, so yeah. Have a good one. Bye, guys.